Good day. My name is Bernadette Marie El Salvador and I am from BSIP 41. Today, I'll discuss chart of accounts and how to create them in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. Before I proceed with the chart of accounts, let me define Business Central. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central is an enterprise resource planning system from Microsoft. It is a business management solution for small and mid-sized organizations that automates and streamlines business processes and helps you manage your business.
Now let us take a look at the dashboard of the Business Central. Here we can see the different modules such as the finance, cash management, sales, purchasing, and Shopify. And on the right side, we can see a hamburger button which shows the other features of the Business Central. And here are the master files of Business Central, such as the customers, vendors, items, bank accounts, and chart of accounts. And here we can see the queue tiles of the transactions.
Now that we are familiar with the Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central interface, let us now define chart of accounts. A chart of accounts is an index of all the financial accounts in the general ledger of a company. In short, it is an organizational tool that provides a digestible breakdown of all the financial transactions that a company conducted during a specific accounting period, broken down into subcategories. Companies use a chart of accounts to organize their finances and give interested parties, such as investors and shareholders, a clearer insight into their financial health, separating expenditures, revenue, assets, and liabilities help to achieve this and ensure that financial statements are in compliance with reporting standards. To make it easier for readers to locate specific accounts, each chart of accounts typically contains a name, brief description, and an identification code. The list of each account a company owns is typically shown in the order the accounts appear in its financial statements. That means that balance sheet accounts, such as assets, liabilities, and shareholders' equity, are listed first, followed by accounts in the income statement, such as revenues and expenses. A typical chart of accounts has 5 primary accounts. These are the assets, liabilities, equity, expenses, and revenue. For a small corporation, chart of accounts might include the sub-accounts under the assets account: cash, savings account, petty cash balance, accounts receivable, undeposited funds, inventory assets, prepaid insurance, vehicles, and buildings. Liabilities account may have sub-accounts such as the company credit card, accrued liabilities, accounts payable, payroll liabilities, and notes payable. And lastly, shareholders' equity can be broken down into the following accounts: the common stock, preferred stock, and retained earnings. Now let me demonstrate how to create an account.
Let us go to chart of accounts to see the list of all accounts. So we can simply click here in the dashboard, or we can search it on the navigation bar. In my case, I'll just click here, and now we can see all the list of accounts. Now let us try creating a a new account. Simply click the new button, and here it is a required field. So the number you type here depends on where you want it to be posted on the list. So let's put, for example, and we'll put interest income as the name, and here we can change it whether it is an income statement or a balance sheet. So we have written here interest income, so it is income statement, and we can categorize the account, so it is income. Here we can customize the subcategory. Simply click here and click this. So we can specify here if it is a debit or credit type of entry, and we'll put debit, and the account type specifies the purpose of the account. So it is for posting. So in this section, if you want the general ledger account to be included in the reconciliation page, we can turn this on, and the automatic extended text will be added if we turn this on. So in here, if you turn this on, the general ledger accounts will be posted directly, but if we turn this off, in case we have control accounts for receivables and payables, and then the ledger accounts will be posted through the customers and the vendors. If we are going to use the general ledger accounts for the posting expenses and revenues, we can set up the posting. Now let us set up the posting, so we can select the posting type, whether it is purchase, sale, or settlement. So we'll select the sale, and then we'll select the posting group. So suppose that it is domestic customers and vendors. And in here, the product posting group specifies the item's product type. So for example, it is retail. And now it is ready to be posted, and let us check if it is already reflected on the chart of accounts. So it is already posted in here, the ones we have created earlier. Let's click it to check.
And that concludes my discussion on how to create chart of accounts. Thank you for listening.